Hey Victor, do you ever wish you had an extra $20 in your pocket so when you go to these live events that you want to go to and concerts and sporting events, you'll have extra money for merchandise, food, and all other miscellaneous things?
Yeah, that $20 can go to a beer.
Yeah, or two beers or whatever amount. I don't really know. I don't know prices at these places, but I do have a way that you can save $20 so you can have that right in your pocket when you go to these events. And that is with SeatGeek. That is today's sponsor. SeatGeek is an amazing app that helps you buy tickets in literally the easiest way possible. So if you're a pro wrestling fan and want to go to your first or second or third sports event for WWE or AEW, or even just a concert where you can see maybe Lady Gaga or Pitbull or whoever you like, or even go to a baseball game or a hockey game or whatever sport you like. SeatGeek has got you covered. Well, actually, technically, we got you covered with our promo code Markoutmedia. That's one word, Markoutmedia. You will save $20 on your first purchase. And I'm telling you, having a 20 in your pocket when you go to one of these events is really going to keep you happy. So are we going to discuss the elephant in the room?
The one that I got a haircut?
Oh, I was just referring to you as an elephant.
Stop it.
Victor got a haircut.
I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, I know. I have eyes.
Yeah. Whatever.
You look like a hipster caveman.
Thanks. I don't know. Is that good?
I don't fucking know. You take it for whatever you want,
Oh, thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it.
I don't know, it was actually an insult.
Whatever.
Anyways, Berkeley, roll the intro.
Following podcast is scheduled for one fall. From San Jose, California, the king of vlog style, David Edge, and everyone's favorite, Brother Victor. This is the Markoutmedia Podcast.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Markoutmedia Podcast. If this is your first time, my name is David Edge, and with me, as always, is my brother Victor.
I'm trying a Faygo tonight. I'm trying the firework Faygo, so we'll see how this is. It's gonna be a lot of sugar. That's all I know.
I just love that you made Faygo into a verb. What are you doing? I'm Faygoing. I'm about to Faygo tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to Faygo tonight. Here, let's try it real quick. You want to see what you want to?
Why do you say we? We're not even in the same building. Like, how am I gonna try? You're just gonna try it yourself and then tell me how it is.
Okay, here it is.
All right, he's taking a sip of it. It's like clear. It looks like fog.
It's not bad,
but it's not good.
No, I just don't know. It tastes like it tastes. It's a very thick soda. The taste does taste like one of those popsicles, the red, white, and blue ones.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it does taste like that. I would mix this with some syrup, some THC syrup, and it would be pretty good. So we'll see.
Awesome.
But it's pretty good. I'm not drinking this whole thing tonight. I'm gonna save it.
I think I'm good off the Faygo.
Yeah, I'm actually good. But when I bought it, the guy was all like, it's only $2, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm buying it then. So I bought it.
That's actually not that bad. I remember getting like those Ghost energy drinks. They were like $2 at GMC or GNC, whatever the fuck they're called. It's that place where you buy like fucking protein shakes.
Yeah. It's a place that it's like in the mall or something.
Yeah. Make sure to subscribe to us, you guys, if you have not. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, many more platforms where podcasts are provided to you. Also, make sure to follow us on social media. We are at Markoutmedia 18. Once again, it's Markoutmedia 18 on Instagram and Twitter. Also, do not forget to buy the merch at brainbustertees.com.
Is that your cat meowing?
Oh, yeah, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just roaming around. He likes to make noise sometimes.
Where's the other cat?
She's on my arcade machines.
Don't you guys have 3?
Yeah. Oh, the other one's on my bed.
Oh, okay. What's the other one's name?
So we have Kino, who has a mustache. We have another black and white one, which is Peppers, and then we have a gray one named Maxon.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, they all have names.
That's funny.
Wait, keep talking. Keep talking about some stuff. Whatever. I gotta take care of him for a second.
I don't know what to talk about, but I'll make
Too bad. Keep talking.
I'll make up some shit. No, I don't know. This Fago. Let's talk about this Fago for a second because it was nasty, and I'm not drinking this shit again. And don't drink Fago. It's fucking gross. What else? No, we went to Ugwa this past Sunday, and it was good. It was Ugwa's more gay shit. They had people like Sheik, they had people like Anton Voorhees, they had Christina Von Eerie, they had Dave Wasted, they had Bronson, JD Slater. The names go on and on. World's Freshest Tag Team, MPR, Wood Poyo. Like I said, the list goes on and on. Mike Hayashi jumped over this the second balcony, or the first balcony, but second level, and that shit was insane. I'm sure people saw the clip on Twitter of Mike Hayashi jumping off the balcony, which was sick. It was a good show though, and we're going to Ugwa this Saturday. I was gonna ask you something for Ugwa was on Saturday, right?
Yes, it's on Saturday. The wrestling starts from 3 to 6 p.m. in Hollister, California, and it's a collaboration with Indie Handshake.
Indie Handshake. Is everyone going to get beers and hot dogs?
Yeah, I'm down. Not for the beer part.
I was about to say, you got high.
No.
Yeah, I remember when you were up in the what do they call that thing that you were in filming?
It's a scaffold.
There you go. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Say hi. No?
He doesn't like me.
I guess he saw you.
What happened?
He saw what you looked like and he didn't want to say hi.
Well, I look good, guy.
I don't know. He thinks you're trying to take his gimmick.
I took your gimmick.
You're trying to take his gimmick, his mustache and beard.
Mustache and beard. That haircut though, that took about an hour.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of what I want in the back, but I'm gonna let it grow out and we'll see how it is.
Yeah, it looks fine.
So what have you been up to, guy?
Just training and then more gay shit, you know.
So how was your more gay shit experience?
That was fucking awesome. I loved it. It was really cool to see not only like how big our crowd was, but like during the like second half of our show, like GCW wrestlers were coming to the Emporium to check out the show.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't remember which match it was, but I was sitting up top, and then I saw people walking around, and I was like, okay, cool. I could see everything. I could see the ring. I could see everybody from here. And I looked down, and I was like, hey, that's the different boy. That's Jimmy Lloyd.
Yeah, I saw Jimmy Lloyd, Jacob Fatu, Levi Shapiro, Ali Catch, Cole Radrick.
That's a match I need to see from this past weekend is Cole Radrick versus Midas.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out too. Especially I haven't seen the Caution versus Bussy yet.
That's another one I need. I mean, obviously I'm gonna check out the whole show, but that specific matches are those two specific matches.
Yeah, definitely. And it was a good time. I know there was some controversy on Twitter over the Pride style match.
Oh yeah, I have that clip.
Yeah, I don't know why people were freaking out about it. Again, like, you know, just shit happens. It's not shit happens. It's something they thought of part of their match, and if people want to disagree with it, they can. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, both those wrestlers are fucking awesome.
I just think like if you're a fan and you want to like be like, oh well, like maybe they didn't talk about it before, or like whatever is going through your mind, like it's not true. Like it's not, and then just you're making one person seem like they're this horrible person and comparing them to someone else who actually is a horrible person. Yeah. And it's something is just, to me, doesn't make sense with certain people that think the way they do. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, it got the attention that it deserved, and I'm hoping people will check out that match on Ugwa's YouTube channel. We're talking about the Pride style title being on the line as Sandra Moone took on Effie, and it was a fucking incredible match, and I think everyone should go check it out. We've posted it and retweeted it several times on the Markoutmedia Twitter page, so please go check it out. If not, go look up UGWA and just look it up on YouTube and you'll find it.
See, and for people like me, like I'm always going to be a fan, but specifically with Ugwa, like to see where they've come and to see where they are now, and to get people like Effie and to get people like Sandra Moone to get that kind of match I think it's amazing. I think Ugwa's doing something great for everybody, and specifically with more gay shit. I mean, people were saying that they felt safe at that show, and like they are like thanking Ugwa for creating a safe space like at a wrestling show and making them feel welcomed, and it's good.
Yeah, no, definitely. Also, shout out to Abigail as well.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out.
Yeah.
She put out something new, and it's like some spooky stuff. So I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out too. But anyways, you guys, we actually got to interview one of the people in the Pride style match, and that is Miss Lightning in a Bottle, Sandra Moone.
Yes. It was a quick interview. Just like I said, we do these before doors open, and just they're quick, and there we get to the point about stuff, and yeah, definitely check it out. We talk about some good stuff.
Yeah, it's a very quick 15-minute interview, but we get to talk about a lot of cool things like her stuff with Impact Wrestling, AEW, what she's been doing, like some of the matches she's had, stuff that she's very proud of, her time in Ugwa, and like what she has in store for the future, and also death matches that she did.
I love a good death match.
Yeah, I mean, I like death matches too. I don't go out of my way to see them, but I mean, I still like them.
Well, go out of your way.
I don't. I have other things to do.
I'm an adult. I wear a suit and tie.
I have a little briefcase.
What's in your briefcase?
Tiny comb and mints.
Okay, go away.
All right. But anyways, you guys, this was honestly one of my favorite interviews. I wish it could have been longer. Hopefully we'll get her out soon. But please listen to our interview right here, right now, here on the Markoutmedia Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Sandra Moone. Sandra, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
I know. This is going to be so much fun. Like, I really love the environment because we've been here before. We're at the Emporium in San Francisco right now, and I just love the environment here. Like, do you get a chance to ever play any of the video games out here?
Oh yeah, I played a lot of the air hockey, but I've been really trying to bust out my moves on the Fruit Ninja machine, so I think I'm gonna have to get to that tonight.
I just played it earlier and do it. It's like the greatest. Like, it's a bigger thing, so it's like it's great. Usually on your phone or whatever, but no, the Fruit Ninja here is pretty dope.
Say less. I'll be there.
Shit, but you're playing air hockey.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
kind of like a pro, so it's like.
Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay.
All right.
You'll probably kick my ass. You probably will, but no one wants to play air hockey with me ever, so we gotta play.
Oh.
Yeah, no one wants to play with me. I'm like, when we first started coming here, I was all like, oh, there's air hockey. No one said anything. I was like, all right, I guess I'll have no one to
It'd
play
be
with.
your own, honestly.
Yeah, so that's when I stick with the Fruit Ninja. Yeah. But I'm excited. So we're here at More Gay Shit. It's Ugwa's More Gay Shit. And what are you doing tonight?
I'm in the main event, wrestling Effie for my Pride Style Pro Championship.
First time matchup?
Yes, it is actually my dream matchup. I've wrestled Effie against SGC at one of their past LA shows. So that one was like the only time I've ever really interacted with Effie. But this is our first time single, so super excited. Yeah. Definitely something I've been wanting for a while.
And that match was like a 6-person tag?
I think it was an 8-person.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot. Or maybe it was a 6-person. No, I think it was 8.
Oh, that's too many people. Too many people on the ice.
We'll never know.
Too many players on the field. Too many players on the field.
We'll say 10
now. Okay, but yeah, you've done GCW, you've done like LA fights, and how's that all been?
Honestly, it's some of the best best wrestling I've had in my career. I honestly love GCW. I love LA fights. They treat me with like a great deal of respect there, and honestly, it's some of the best matchups I've had. I just wrestled Kevin Blackwood yesterday in the main event of LA Fights Volume 5, and to be honest, it's one of my favorite matches I've had to date, and it's really pushed me to my limit. So I think with each sort of challenge that they continue to give me, I keep kind of knocking it out of the park. So I think I'm just super excited to be there, and I'm happy that they kind of keep bringing me back, but I honestly really love it there.
Yeah, I was watching yesterday afternoon, whatever time that was. But that was a good match. It was a good main event. and the people that gifted it and clipped it and everything. It was amazing to watch it back. And yeah, good. You're having really good matches in the main event.
Yes.
Yes, in the main event. Let's keep that in mind.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's my third main event at LA Fight, so super happy about that.
But, okay, so you're defending the Pride Style Championship tonight. How did you win that one?
Oh, it was actually in a match against me versus Papayase. Absolute ass beater of a match. If once they upload it, definitely have to check it out. That was definitely one of my top 10 favorites. For sure. Yeah,
because the promoter, I forget his name for Pride Style.
Millhouse.
Yeah, he hits me up all the time. I mean, I hit him up too. I'm like, hey, when you putting those shows on IWTV or Twitch or whatever. So I definitely can't wait to watch some of those back, because since Pride Style has started, I think they've had some of the best shows and some of the best cards that I've seen in a while. And just the Vegas scene alone, like when we went down there for Halloween weekend.
Oh, for Grap House?
Yes, and we're going to talk about that in a second. It was a good time, and I thought the talent that I saw was great, and now some of the talent are coming up here and doing shows.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, so for pretty much for Vegas, because we saw you for Grap House, like, what do you feel like the differences are in, like, wrestling out in your, like, because you are from Las Vegas. Do you feel like there's any differences between wrestling in Northern California to, like, Las Vegas itself?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Like, with the independent scene in Vegas, it's such a very wide variety, where it's, like, it's still kind of sorting itself out and trying to find its own sort of niche and, like, individuality with pro wrestling. But, like, traveling to NorCal, like, each spot of California, like, has its own style. So, like, SoCal has, like, that crazy sort of, like, just crazy lucha style. But like NorCal has just so much of like the spunk and like personality and like the characters and everything. So honestly, like I truly enjoy the entertainment and like the fun that I have wrestling in NorCal, like at places like UGWA or Hood Slam or like or West Coast. But that's definitely a bit more on like the independent side. But I truly enjoy it. It's definitely a lot more of what I prefer in wrestling. Just coming up here in NorCal.
Yeah, and I've definitely noticed that. Like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like crowd-wise, like especially with UGWA and Hood Slam, there's such a different wrestling type of crowd compared to like a normal wrestling crowd.
Yes, it's like it's super casual, but also like super rowdy and loyal. It's they're always invested like 100% in. Where it's like, if you were to go to places like with just a bit more of like a different like sort of either really indie style or just super like lucha, it's like it's really a bit different because you kind of have to reel them in, and then like it could get quiet, it could get but with crowds like this, they're on fire 24 like throughout the whole show.
See, and I would like to think, being because we're UGWA people, we've seen them in the backyard, we've seen them at the Ritz, but I like to think that people like you are definitely the future of UGWA, just because for us this is the home promotion. Mm-hmm. So for you, you specifically, I think you and other people are the future of UGWA.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. No, and like I'm so happy that they kind of keep bringing me back here, because it's like I truly love the atmosphere, the workers. I don't like Dave Dutra. So
he's just Dave, apparently.
Just Dave.
Yeah, according to Sheik, Sheik said that he is just Dave.
Just Dave.
It's very fitting for someone as lame as Dave. So I'm coming for Dave. Dave's been getting on my last nerve here, but thank you for that. I'm hoping to also be the future of UGWA. I've kind of already made my mark with it, especially like beating Journey, kind of coming in, beating, I don't know if I can't even remember. Sorry, my brain's a little fried. But like, having all the interactions with Dave and Lisa and everything. So it's like definitely trying to be on the come up here. It's a great place to be in. Like I truly enjoy it.
So Grap House.
Yes.
So you're basically part of the team with everything, and like I want to know like how did that start, and like because you guys started it together, right?
Yeah. And
it was a group of friends, and that's what I'm saying, like how did Grap House start? And that's all I want to know. How did it start?
Yeah. So it was basically an idea accumulated by Jody. So Jody had this idea that he wanted to run his own promotion called Grap House, and he was already booking it pre-COVID.
Yeah.
But then obviously COVID hit. He had the belt. It was sponsored by, I believe it was Markoutmedia and Brainbusters.
I think I've heard of those guys.
Exactly.
And we had this belt. He had this idea, but then it was just kind of like COVID hit. Everything was kind of put on like a bit of a pause, and not really sure where to sort of start from there. And then we all kind of got together. We're like, hey, like we could really make this like a thing, like a big thing, especially in Vegas. And so basically it just kind of turned into the team of Jody, Chris Mounts, Adriel, Laz, and I, all just sort of like nurturing this idea of Grap House and what we could be. And then all of a sudden we're promoting this show, First Take, to be at the Versus Pro Studios. And from there, we just sort of all blossomed from here. We're going on I believe it's like our 6th show. So
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
I personally liked it. We were there back in October. Do you guys always run shows at that venue? Because that venue is so much fun.
We have a really great like partnership with Ferguson's Downtown. They love us. We love them. They take really good care of us. So having that venue is a blessing. You know, it's just such a cool venue. And we really like it there. So we're trying to really kind of make that our mainstay as a venue.
What I want to know is because you did a death match, so now we're talking my language. So, how did the death match? How'd you do it? Tell me about it.
No, so Dr. Cube's become one of like our really close friends back in town, and then like I'm like, man, like look at this guy. Like I'm trying to, it's just. He would wrestle Laz often. He wrestles at Pride Style often. That's where he was kind of first introduced into Vegas wrestling. And I'm like, I kind of want a piece of this guy. And so then we kind of made sure that we made that match happen. And obviously I came up short. But honestly, it was such a great time. As painful as it was, definitely not a fan of skewers.
Yes, because you got the skewers in the head.
Yep.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Honestly, one of the most I've like broken a few bones in wrestling, but like nothing that getting those skewers is pretty fucked up. I'm gonna be honest, that was horrible.
I believe it. Like I said, I'm a deathmatch person, so when I see it, like anything in death matches, it makes me just like I'm like
it's
you
like
guys,
cringe. It's hard.
Everyone who does it. People, you're crazy, but like for the fans, we appreciate it. Just
Thank
like
you.
putting your body through something that most of us won't do as fans. So yeah, it's really cool that you're doing that.
Yeah, and after doing that, do you feel like is it like that's something that you want to start doing more often?
I wouldn't say that I'd want to do it consistently, because that will take like a really big toll on your body. I feel like with the more you sort of do it, but I do love it. But I honestly do love it. Like I'm always down to do more of them, or like kind of venture out and see what that kind of has in store. I think they're super fun, as crazy as they are. But I think definitely something I'd like to take up. But I wouldn't say like super frequently. But I do admire and respect anyone who does do them. It's such a beautiful art form that I'm just so fascinated by and just appreciate nonetheless.
No, it's great to see you doing stuff like that. That's just very out of the norm. A lot of people like are not fans of it. Some are even against it. Like hell, I mean, you're doing like death matches. Even some people are even against intergender wrestling, and I'm glad that you're very frequent on that type of stuff. And I'm really glad to see what you've been doing. We're like almost at the halfway point of just this year. And are there any matches that have been like the highlight for you this year so far?
Let's see. As far as like a highlight goes, like some of my favorite matches have come out of just this year. So I really enjoyed wrestling Jimmy Lloyd. That has to be literally my number one favorite match at the Roxy. It was like my first, I believe it was my first singles match at GCW.
Holy
and
hell.
like first first singles match at GCW, and like it was just so out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. And I think just like how crazy the atmosphere was, how like fun the match was, getting to go against someone like as known and like as well versed in wrestling as just Jimmy Lloyd. Like it was honestly just such like an overwhelming and like awesome experience for me. That's like my top of the list. My death match with Cube was honestly really good. My past match, literally like just kind of back to back. My match with Blackwood has like rewatching it back today. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but like rewatching it back, like. It made me so genuinely happy, and then for my match with Epi tonight, I'm sure
whatever it's gonna be a highlight for sure.
Yeah, it's like whatever comes to this, like I'm just so happy to be doing what I'm doing and like everything. It's just such a great experience overall.
Yeah. Do you still have anything that you still want to accomplish by the end of this year? Anything that you're thinking of in the future?
By the end of this year, I always hoping to get signed. Like that's always like on like the top of my list. I really want to kind of get into that, but I think traveling out of the country would be something. I'm still working on getting a passport, so I think traveling out of country would be awesome. But honestly, like, I'm just trying to get more to the East Coast if we were to kind of keep it on that scale. Like, I think getting more to the East Coast, getting like my rounds around the country would be a lot of awesome. I'm happy to be wrestling on my West Coast like a lot more than I was just a few years ago. So I think just kind of coming more like indie darling Sandra is just the main goal. So I think definitely traveling if I were to just pinpoint it.
Yeah, because you've also done Impact.
Yes.
And how was that?
I really enjoyed Impact. It's such like a nice environment, super cool. Masha, an absolute killer. Like, it's such a great opportunity, and I hope like more of opportunities like that sort of come down the line. I'm not really picky, but Impact, AEW, the Fed, like anything, I'm super happy for.
All right, so we have this is just a quick interview, so we do thank you for your time. So we do actually have one last question. We ask every single person that we've ever interviewed, when it's all said and done, when you're done with wrestling in the far, far future, what do you want to be remembered for?
That's a great question. Let's see. I think what I would want to be remembered for is just kind of always being like a positive beam in any locker room, person, anything that I've sort of just sort of like been in and involved in. I always like kind of wanted to be like a teacher, like a trainer. So I think like hopefully I get to pass down what I've learned and what I've done onto other people. So I think something definitely like that.
I would love to see you as a trainer. Talk to Vinny.
That'd be cool.
Vinny.
Yeah,
Talk to Vinny.
He,
that motherfucker.
Yeah, that son of a gun. I guess you guys call him Uncle Vinny.
Uncle Vinny. Yep.
Uncle Vinny, yeah.
Oh, what a great guy. Yeah, no, he's awesome. But again, we thank you for spending time with us and doing this interview. As always, where can people follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at Sandra_Moon or on Twitter at Sandra Moon Pie. And that's basically it, yeah. Or like stiffblade.com/Sandra Moon Apparel. You already know.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go, Stiffblade.
No TikToks, nothing?
No.
Oh, I have one quick question.
Uh-huh.
Who is your favorite emo rap artist?
My favorite female rap artist?
Emo rap.
Emo rap artist.
Emo rap.
Wow.
We were going to talk about this, but like I said, doors will open soon, and we can talk about emo rap.
My favorite emo rap artist is Smart Death. SMRT Death.
I'm such a novice. I'm still listening to pop punk.
He's signed to Epitaph.
Hey, I love pop punk too, so you're okay.
Okay, good.
No, that's awesome. But yeah, thank you again for doing
Thank
this.
you
We really
so much.
appreciate
Yeah,
it. Next time,
appreciate it.
like I said, next time we're talking emo rap, everything.
Hey, I'm always down for it. Thank you so much.
Kick ass tonight, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. See, I love these interviews. They're just so much fun. And I wish we had more time with her, but hopefully we'll get her soon. We'll try to get the whole group together. S4TB.
S4TB. That's the Gang I'm Bleeding or something like that. I forgot the song.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I have it on my on my playlist.
Is that another emo rap thing?
Yes, and you don't know who Smart Death is.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I like pop punk.
That's close enough.
I don't know about that. What was that one guy, the Shitagami guy?
Yeah. That guy. He's
I only know about him, but I don't listen to him because I don't care for emo rap.
What about Lil Peep? What about Juice WRLD?
They sound familiar.
I don't know who those guys are.
I've never heard of them.
It was like me. Someone was all like, some talk about a wrestling journalist, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
It's
like,
okay. I've seen you in front of people that you don't remember, and you legit just go, dude, I don't know who you are.
Hey, I'm sorry. It is what it is. But
It's the funniest thing you'll ever witness, because I will usually be there with Victor, and he'll be with someone that'll just come up to us and they know who we are. But from the past, there are someone that we've known for years, and I'll always fake it, and I'll go, "Hey, how's it going, man?" And the Victor just goes, "I don't know who the fuck you are."
I won't say it like that.
Yeah, he goes, "I don't know who the fuck you are. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you."
I don't say it like that.
I swear, guys, he's said that once.
Never in my life have I ever said that.
No, he didn't. No.
God, go away.
We're about to right now, but again, you guys, thank you guys so much for checking out the Markoutmedia Podcast. Again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and many more platforms where podcasts are provided to you. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Markoutmedia18. Once again, that is Markoutmedia18. Are you gonna make a TikTok?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, Anyways, you guys also make sure to check out our merch store, which is brainbustertees.com.
Yes, and I'm running out of merch to sell in person. And we have a bunch of smalls, some mediums left, maybe 1 or 2 larges left, maybe 1 or 2 XLs left. And the 2X, we think we have like 3 of them.
Yeah, so pick those up, you guys. Please do. Yeah, and also there's some buttons and stickers from me.
Your buttons.
Yeah, I have buttons and stickers.
Oh, that's right. You're a sticker and button guy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be a koozie guy.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I know that's what we need. We'll be getting those soon, hopefully. But anyways, we're gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna go eat. I'm fucking hungry.
I already ate.
What'd you eat?
Some Swedish meatballs and some noodles.
What'd you go to fucking IKEA?
No, it was in the freezer.
TV dinner. What are you, you're an old man?
I wanted a hungry man.
I'm a hungry man.
I'm a hungry man.
Wait, before we go, did you went to Wiener Central with Boss Man?
No, I didn't go with him. What made you think I went with him?
I don't know. I think you made fun of him about thinking that he calls everything gimmicks. I really thought you really went with him.
No. Oh, no. I was just
making fun of your own boss. That's fucked up.
He said I needed the exercise today.
You do.
So I think we're pretty even.
Okay, well, whatever. But anyways, you guys go check out that match. Sandra Moone versus Effie from the UGWA, or better known as UGWA. Go check it out on YouTube, please. Again, we've retweeted it on Twitter. Go do it now. But anyways, everyone, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good afternoon. Just have a good day, have a good week, have a good month, whatever. And just remember, as always, from me to Victor to Sandra Moone to everyone here who is listening, you either mark out or get the fuck out. Take care.
Goodbye.
Thank you for checking out the Markoutmedia Podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Markoutmedia18. And don't forget to buy the merch at brainbustertees.com.